Fisher Hex. In today's video we're going to talk about the Zeovit system. Now I know we're looking at the 125. The reason for that is the Zeovit system is no longer running. Yeah, that's what I said. The Zeovit system is no longer running. Now, what happened to it? Before I get into the story, basically the system was shocked, electrically shocked, and fried everything. So, what happened? Well, I was laying in bed about a week ago, started hearing water hit the floor, half asleep, so I ran out here. I hit the toggle switch underneath the 125, which controls the reactor on the Zeovit. And I figured maybe it just blew a seal and it was shooting water out. Anyways, the water didn't stop running. So I walked into the Zeovit room there and I got electrocuted immediately. Basically, that's all I remember. What I was told is I hit, came back, landed on my ass, and then landed on my stomach. I was shaking and couldn't talk. It was pretty bad. So I spent the night in the ER, and again, that was like a week ago, last Thursday, I believe, so almost a week ago. So yeah, Lexi took me to the ER. We sat there. They checked my heart. They checked my kidneys. They did all my blood work. I was good to go. I was in pain for a couple days. But yeah, so what happened? I have big fat Mexican turbo snails. Now, when I originally built the system to save money, I only did one overflow. I have a screen on that overflow just to prevent any snails from getting in there. But the screen didn't prevent a pretty much half a baseball-sized turbo snail sitting on the overflow, restricting it just enough for it not to flow correctly, and the water in turn overflowing the tank. Now, in hindsight, I should have drilled a second overflow just in case, but I was in a rush making the system, and I didn't want to spend the extra money on a bulkhead. Consequently, you know, we all learn from our mistakes. That won't ever happen again. I will always do dual overflow. I mean, on the 125 I have 3, okay, 2 backups. But yeah, so the water started overflowing the tank, landed on all the electrical equipment, soaked the floor. So water plus electric equals electric shock. So when I walked in the room, I became the ground. Excuse me. And at that point, I got slammed pretty hard. Probably, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to stick the key in the light socket and get electrocuted that way. I only did it once, but I remember to this day how bad that hurt. And then this was a lot worse than that. It was very painful. But that's it, guys. The Zeovit tank is down for now. I'm actually in the process of cleaning out that room and revamping it, making it a little bit better, a little bit more organized for me and all the things that I have for the reef tanks. I will be doing a second Zeovit system here probably within the next few months. I'm going to do pretty much an all-in-one kind of Zeovit system, not on the rack. So that's in the works. I will be doing it again and starting it over. Luckily, that system was only about 3.5 months old, so all my additives and all that stuff will still be good when I start a new system up. Now, some people are asking, why don't you turn your 125 over to Zeovit? Well, for a couple reasons why I don't want to do that right now is everything is growing out of control in this tank, so there's no reason for me to go over to the Zeovit system. I'm not having a nutrient issue. The colors are still beautiful in this tank, and the growth is insane, so I don't really feel the need to go over to the Zeovit system on the 125. I do know that I will be moving within the next year, so this tank is really only going to get about 1.5 years lifespan before we move and upgrade to a bigger tank. We're looking at 300 to 400 gallon tank. It'd be more of an island-based tank with 3 sides visible. So that's all in the works. It's all planned out. I have the drawings and the plans all ready to go for that system, even if it is only 1 year out. But yeah, so I'm pretty sad about the Zeovit system. Everything finally started taking off and growing very, very well. And the colors were doing amazing. And of course, you know, once things start getting good, you know, it's bound for something to happen. It's just how it is. That's just how this hobby is. So now we're back to the freshwater and the 125 for now. So we'll be focusing a lot of videos on those 2 tanks, and when it comes time, we will be getting back into the Zeovit system. Now, I still do Zeovit products on this tank, and I will be adding several more down the road, and we'll be doing reviews on that. And again, when we start our Zeovit system, we will move those products over to that new system. Alright, so sorry for you guys that are here just for the Zeovit tank. I'd appreciate it if you stayed around. I know that a lot of people tuned in and subscribed for the Zeovit system, so I apologize for that system not being up anymore. But it was out of my control. There was nothing I could do. Pretty much everything died, and even some of the equipment is dead, pumps wise and all that. So I was able to save a few things, and you know, now we're just going to move forward. All right. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other questions about that system or about any of the systems, just ask, and I'll see you next time. Later.